Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am so excited because I have my New York haul. This is going to be a video of showing you guys every single thing that I bought in New York or collected or just got. So yeah, for those of you who don't know or weren't aware, I just visited New York last weekend, for you guys now watching this, with my boyfriend, and it was so fun. It was the best time ever. New York is a city I've wanted to go to since I was literally about 9 years old, so as you can probably imagine, it was a good time. The vlogs are coming. They're going to be starting to be uploaded from tomorrow for you guys. This is going up Saturday, vlog starting Sunday. Every Sunday for the next 3 weeks at 10 AM I'm going to be uploading a brand new vlog from my trip, and I'm so excited. I've not started editing them yet because I kind of can't bring myself to watch back the footage, but as soon as I start editing them I'm sure they're going to be great. I'm excited. So yeah, for this video I thought I'd kick things off with the haul of everything that I bought. Obviously you guys will probably see quite a lot of this stuff in the vlogs, but I kind of wanted to do a little video of a roundup of every single thing that I bought, and yeah, I'm so excited. So the first thing I bought, I should probably show you guys first, is because I'm wearing it. It is this jumper, which is what? It is my NYPD jumper. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this very well. Okay, this is the jumper. It just is very classic tourist. It says NYPD and down the arm and like on the front. I'm really way too warm to be wearing this right now, so I'm going to roll the sleeves up for the rest of this video. But yeah, this is actually the last thing that I bought before I got the flight home. I actually bought this jumper in the little like place where you can leave your luggage, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that was that. I think it was about $25, which was actually not too bad because you could buy like the official version of this, which was way loads more. So I'm kind of glad I bought it. I did buy it from like a rubbish little gift shop. But yeah, this was this. I think I'm actually going to go get changed because I am way too hot in this right now. So bear with me a second. Okay, so I've got changed into my little Winnie the Pooh t-shirt. And yeah, I'm going to carry on with this video. So the second thing I bought, which was actually the first thing I technically bought on the whole trip, I actually bought from Gatwick Airport, and I've been eyeing this up for a while. Again, in the vlog you guys will see that I was really debating buying this for a good hour, even though I've wanted one for the longest time. I actually got myself a Fitbit, which is pretty damn cool. I got myself the Fitbit Inspire, which is like, I don't really know very much about them. I just wanted one to track my steps. I really wanted a watch, like a normal watch, but I also really wanted one that was kind of like a smartwatch, and I didn't want an Apple Watch, so this is kind of the best in between. You can also change the strap, which is really cool. I'm going to order one on Amazon soon. As you can see, I've just shaken my wrist and it's loaded up the time. You can change the font of the time, which is really cool on the app. And yeah, it was like £20 cheaper than it would have been had I not bought it in the airport, so I'm kind of glad. My dad did say like, oh, why don't you just buy it when you're actually in America, but I wanted it to track the steps on our first day, which was great because we actually walked about 43,000 steps on the first day, and this was like vibrating every 10,000, and it was like, you are 20,000 steps over your like target. And I was just there like, yeah, that'd be why my feet really hurt right now. But yeah, so the Fitbit is really cool. I've not really had a great chance to play around with it properly, but I'll let you guys know in the future how I get on with it. Also, this is gonna be really handy for when I'm in Florida, so yeah, just thought I'd treat myself to a Fitbit. Okay, so the next items I'm going to show you guys is actually what I bought again on the last day, but I'm going to show you them now because I feel like quite a lot of people are going to be interested in this. And this is the items I picked up in the Disney store. So for those of you who don't know, on Times Square there is a massive Disney store. It's actually not like as big as I thought it would be, but it's 2 floors, so take that as you will. And I could have honestly gone crazy in there. They had New York Spirit jerseys, they had the new Briar Rose ears, they had everything in there literally. They even had the new Toy Story Spirit jerseys, which I saw on Instagram yesterday that I don't even think they're out yet, and the Times Square shop had them, so that was pretty cool. Again, I probably would have bought one if I had more time, more money, but I really wanted to limit myself because obviously I am going to be spending the entire summer in Disney, so yeah, it just didn't make sense to buy it then, when if I wait a few more months I'll have discount and the whole summer. So yeah, but I knew I had to buy something, so I did buy 2 small items. The first one I knew that I wanted before I even went to New York, and that is the Statue of Liberty Minnie Mouse Tsum Tsum. How cute is she? So I actually went in there on the first day when we first went to Times Square, and they didn't have it. They only had the one that said like I Heart and what, like New York on the like back, which I didn't like. I thought it looked really tacky, and it was the Mickey Mouse version, which, yeah, I just didn't really love it. But they did have the Statue of Liberty mini like in the plush, and I was like, okay, on the last day I'm gonna buy that. If I can't find the Tsum Tsum, I'll just buy that. Went back in on the last day, however, and they'd swapped out the Mickeys for the minis, so I got myself a Statue of Liberty Minnie Mouse Tsum Tsum, which is so cute, and I'm gonna add to my collection, which, I say collection, I only have 3, but now I have 4. Okay, so the next item I bought from the Disney store might be one of my favourite purchases of the whole trip. It is this mug, and I'm gonna try and get it to focus. But how freaking cute is this? It's got, again, Statue of Liberty Mini on the front, and it's got like loads of names of loads of places in New York, like Staten Island, the Bronx, Rockefeller Center, like Brooklyn, all these places on the front, which is so, so cute. And then the back says Disney Store, New York City, official, just in case you weren't aware. It is from the official store. Yeah, I thought this was really cute, and again, it was sat right next to the Tsum Tsum, so I thought as a little collection would be quite cute. Yeah, that's basically what I bought from the Disney store. As I mentioned, didn't want to go too crazy, but I definitely could have. I was torn between buying the NYPD jumper or a Spirit jersey, but again, I know that I'm going to be buying Spirit jerseys when I go to Florida in June, and I know that I won't wear like more than 2, so I didn't get one. Okay, so next up I'm actually going to move on to the makeup that I bought. I didn't actually go with the intention to buy makeup, because things like Sephora and Bath & Body Works don't excite me that much anymore, because most of those brands you can actually get in the UK or online, but I couldn't help it, and I did go in to Sephora and Bath & Body Works. I'm going to leave a little timestamp here just in case you guys aren't interested in seeing the makeup that I bought, so it'll just skip you straight to the next section, because obviously I know that makeup's not for everyone, but I just thought I'd share with you guys the things that I did buy. So the first one was from Bath & Body Works, and this is a little pocket back hand sanitizer. I've had these before, I love them. The last one that I had I used up a few months ago. I think I even had another one that I lost. I don't even know, I've had them for years. Again, first used them in Florida, and then whenever any friends have been to somewhere with the Bath & Body Works, they've always bought me one, or a couple. This one is the Many Thanks scent. It is apricot and apple. I wish there was smell-o-vision because it smells so good, and this is going to be a scent now that reminds me of my trip, which I thought was really cute. They're always really handy to have, and like I didn't have a hand sanitizer or anything with me, and obviously we're in a city so it's quite dirty, and we were getting on and off the subway, so it was actually quite handy to have one, like as well as the novelty of having one. So we did use it quite a lot, which was good. We were literally in Bath & Body Works for so long though, like just like trying out all the scents and all the flavours and smelling all the candles. I did really want to buy a candle, but they're in like glass containers, and I just know that would have ended really badly in my suitcase. So the next makeup related place we went to, I am so excited about. It was actually the flagship Glossier store. I think it's the flagship store, I don't know. I thought it was, but I've also found out there's one in LA, so that might be, but we went in Glossier. Anyway, it was insane. Like, we walked through the door, it was like frosted glass in the door so you can't see inside, and you've got these incredible like white stairs, and it was just something else. Like, that experience, even my boyfriend was like, this is just a shop, but it's so cool. So yeah, this is Glossier. I'm so excited that I'm finally trying some stuff from there. The whole process was so cool. You walk around the shop and you kind of, again, you'll see it in my vlog, but you'll walk around the shop and you'll like try all the products, and you get to see everything, and you can literally just try everything out if you wanted to. And then you just go up to a staff member and you order what you want, like on an iPad, and then you go and wait by a collection point and you get your order. Kind of like a bougie Argos, but I quite enjoyed the process. So first of all, I'm going to show you what I got, and then I'll show you the free like samples they gave us as well. So everything comes in this cool like pink bubble wrap Ziploc bag, which is really cool. I know a lot of people use these as makeup bags, so maybe I will, who knows. And yeah, just comes in a little Ziploc bag like this. I actually got 3 items. I wanted so much more, but I had to refrain myself because it's not the cheapest of stores, and again, I know that I can buy stuff online, so it was kind of nice to be able to try everything else out in the shop. and then if I do change my mind I can always go back and order more things online. But I don't know, like it just seemed really cool buying stuff in the actual in the store. So I got 2 balm.coms, which are these two. I got the birthday cake balm.com, which I actually used this morning for the first time and I love it. The scent of birthday cake just reminds me of America, because you always get birthday cake flavoured things. Like we had birthday cake flavoured ice cream and like cookies and things like that. So yeah, this was the first balm.com that I chose. I knew this was the one that I wanted to get. I love the packaging, it's like glittery, and yeah, it's so nice. The second balm.com I got wasn't actually the scent I was thinking of going for. I really wanted the mango one because mango is my favourite scent and it's just been released. But when I smelt it in real life, I actually wasn't a very big fan of it. Like, it was quite artificial and like, I don't know, I preferred some of the other ones. One of the other ones being the cherry flavoured one, which surprised me because I'm not the biggest cherry fan. Like, I'm very hit and miss with cherry scents, but this smells insane. And also I think it's kind of slightly tinted, so I can't open it because it's a brand new one. But yeah, you can kind of see like here it's like a pinky red shade, and when I like tried it on the back of my hand just to see if it was tinted, it kind of was a bit, so that'll be quite nice again I think in the summer, like if I'm not wearing any makeup. A little bit of this will be quite nice. Just dropped it on the floor. So yeah, those are the 2 things that I got from the balm.com collection. Again, I could have gone crazy and bought all of them if I wanted to. Was a bit disappointed by the mango one, but who knows. And the final thing I got from Glossier, which I was not planning on buying at all, like I didn't even, I've dropped it on the floor. Yeah, as I mentioned, I had no intention of buying this, and I didn't really know it was even a thing until I went in the store. And this is from the new Glossier Play collection, which I'm pretty sure only launched this month, so I'm kind of excited that they had some in stock. And this is called the Vinylic, I can't pronounce words, lip. It's basically a liquid lipstick. I've got it on now. I don't really have very much makeup on today, but if I can get it out of the box.
Many minutes later.
So Glossier's packaging is so cool, but I have just wrecked this box trying to get the liquid lipstick out. I've actually already opened it because I used it this morning, as I mentioned, but it came in this like foil thing, which I know their packaging is excessive and like probably isn't great for the environment, but I just think it's really special, and like it's not the cheapest brand in the world, and the products aren't like the most pigmented or the most crazy, so obviously they have to do something to make them like stand out. Yeah, this is the Vinylic lip that I bought. Basically what you do here is you press this little button at the bottom until product comes out. Obviously there's a bit of product on the top at the moment because I've got some on, but yeah, and try and hit the around. It's like a nude brown shade. It doesn't really show up that like intense. It's not supposed to be super intense. I guess you probably could build it up if you wanted to, but it's not matte, so it's super like moisturizing and feels really nice. It's a very good everyday product because I'm not the massive like lip product person. I love lip products, but if I'm going to be wearing them all day, I tend to just not bother, or I'll just put it on for like the time that I need it on and I'll take it off. Whereas this is, I keep dropping things, this is something that I can definitely see myself wearing on like an everyday basis. I got it in the shade Pony, which is like a brown nude. They had tons. I honestly couldn't really choose which one I wanted, but I went with the one that I'm most comfortable with, like the kind of shade that I would wear normally. So I know that I've got quite a lot of shades like this, but I am very tempted to go online and pick up a few more because they do feel really super nice. So then in the bag, a couple of nice little extras that I got given. The first one is I got a sample of the Milky Jelly cleanser, which I'm very excited about because again, I was very tempted to buy this. The only reason I didn't is because I still have a big bottle of cleanser that I've been using at the moment, so maybe when that runs out I'll give this a go and see if I like it, and if I do I will purchase because I've heard good things about this, so I'm very excited to try this out. And then kind of a little fun thing, I got these stickers that they gave us in the bag that are like the balm.com scents, and they're like fruit stickers, which is really cool. I might stick a couple on my Mac or just on various things, so yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Next up, I couldn't help myself and I did pop into Sephora. The main reason I went in is because I wanted to get the Urban Decay De-Slick All Nighter Setting Spray. I got the oil control version. I bought this in Florida and never repurchased it when it ran out. I used it for like a year and I just never repurchased. I don't know why I didn't repurchase, but I just decided not to. And then as we were walking past Sephora, I was like, do you know what? I'm going to buy it because it is slightly cheaper in America, so I don't feel like I'm spending as much money. And I did really love it when I had it before, so I went in for that. And then I realised my bronzer is running out. I use the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer, I think it is. I love it. I've used it for over a year now, and it's basically on its last legs. It has maybe like a couple more uses out of it, and then I'm going to have to throw it away. So I went in and I couldn't find it in Sephora anywhere. Like I literally couldn't find it on the Urban Decay stand. They didn't even have like a space for it as if they'd sold out, which I thought was really strange. I asked a staff member, we've been in 2 Sephora's by this point as well. I asked the staff member, I was like, do you have the beach bronzer? Like, where is it? And she looked at me and goes,
oh, I'm sorry, but that was limited edition. We don't have it anymore.
My heart at that point shattered because it is the best bronzer I have ever used in my life. So you can tell at this point I was a bit disheartened. And I was like, right, okay. So she showed me some of the Sephora own brand bronzers that are similar. I quite liked them and I was like, okay, maybe I'll get that one instead. Before I got to the till, however, I was like, maybe I should Google this to check they're definitely cruelty free, because for those of you who don't know, I'm trying to go like a bit more cruelty free with my makeup and I'm not buying any brands that aren't cruelty free. Urban Decay are. And basically they're not cruelty free, so I'm really annoyed about that. So I was looking around like, okay, what bronzer do I get? We're kind of running out of time because we were going at the Rockefeller Center, so I knew that I didn't have a great deal of time. Past the NARS counter, and I have been looking at the Laguna bronzer for the longest time, and it's kind of pricey and I just didn't really know how I felt about it. But I caved and I bought it. Yes, so that was great. My bank loved me in that moment at the till. So yeah, I got the NARS Laguna bronzer because, again, NARS cruelty free, and I've heard nothing but good things about this bronzer. It looked a lot darker in real life than I thought it would be, but when I swatched it, it's not very pigmented, like it doesn't come out super dark. And I did use it the next day and I really quite liked it. It's quite glowy, and yeah, I just thought that I would use this one instead, and I've just put the packaging inside of it and caused a massive dent. But yeah, we're going to keep this very safe because it was very expensive. Okay, and then when I got to the till, because I'd spent over a certain amount of dollars, I'm not sure how much it was, we could have got a free gift. So I actually chose the, out of the like options they had, I chose the Kat Von D like set. I don't really know anything about Kat Von D, if it's any good. I know that the tattoo liner is supposed to be really good, and this actually has a mini of the tattoo liner, which I'm very excited about because, again, it was something that I was looking at buying. Again, I know Kat Von D is cruelty free, so I got a very small version of the tattoo liner, although not that small. It's like still kind of big, which is quite good. I also got a like lip trio thing. I have no idea how I'm supposed to use this because they're in like plastic packaging, so that could be interesting, but again, I'll give them a go. The middle shade looks really cute, so yeah. And then the final thing in this little kit was a translucent setting powder, which I just thought is really cool, and I think this will be really good for traveling and like going away, because I have obviously setting powder, but it's in a big like tub, so this will be kind of cool for like if I don't have a lot of space. I'm excited to give this a go. Okay, so next up I'm going to show you 2 things, and you guys are going to think I'm actually insane because this means that I came home from a trip with 3 mugs, which if anyone knows me, you probably won't be surprised because I have a thing for mugs. I love collecting mugs, and yeah. So these are actually technically for my mum. My mum collects these Starbucks Been There series mugs, which are like you go to a city or you go to a country and they sell a Starbucks mug with that country on it and like famous landmarks and different things to do with that country on the mug. My mum has them for so many. I honestly want to count and see how many she's got, but there are loads. Like we have them for most cities in Europe now, I think, which is pretty crazy. She also bought one for each Disney park, which I love. I love using those. I believe her collection actually started when she went to New York, which was quite a long time ago now. And the mug she has from it is from the old version of the collection, so they've changed this like shape of them and the design of them since she bought hers. And she really wanted a new one basically, and I actually kind of failed in the process of buying this mug. So the first one is the New York mug. However, it is not the New York City mug, it is the New York State mug, so it doesn't really have any of the like famous landmarks or anything like that on it, which is kind of annoying, but this was the only one I could find until I got to the airport, and then I found the New York City one and kind of got annoyed because I'd already bought this one. But my mum said she liked it and she likes it, it's quite different, so I thought I'd got her this one instead. It does have like Manhattan and like the actual city like right here, but that is all it has in terms of like actual New York City, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I just thought I'd pick her up this one, which is kind of cool. And then in the airport, as I mentioned, I saw the New York City mug and I didn't want to get her two New York mugs, but right next to it I saw this one, and this is actually the New Jersey mug. I did go to New Jersey for a day, so I thought I'd get it, and I feel like it's one that like we would never have otherwise been able to get. Like, we're not a family who are going to just go to New Jersey, like that doesn't interest my family, so I thought it was really cool that they had this, and yeah, I'm glad that I found it because it's really cool. And this one, I'm gonna say it's technically mine because my mum didn't go to New Jersey, I did, so yeah. Next up, I'm gonna actually show you guys the food that I bought, and my camera battery is flashing, so this is gonna have to be really quick. Basically, most of these sweets and food are for my sister because she loves American sweets, loves American candy, and although you can buy most of it in the UK now, it is expensive, and to be honest, like, there's something about buying it from America that makes it more interesting, I think. So yeah, the first thing is actually mine, but I'm determined to make my whole family try it. And it is pineapple Fanta, okay? I mean, it looks radioactive in this bottle, but lemon Fanta move aside, because pineapple Fanta, oh my god, this stuff is insane. It's so refreshing. Like, I'm so tempted to just open it right now and have a sip, but I also want to wait for my family to get home so that I can try it with them, because that's the whole reason I bought it. I haven't opened it yet, and I'm so excited for them to try this because it tastes insane. The next food item is also for me, and it is goldfish. I love goldfish so much. Yeah, I just got a small, I say a small bag, it's still not small, is it? But like, I got myself a small bag of goldfish because... So I'm gonna blitz through these sweets because it's not the most interesting thing in the world, but this is what I got for my sister. I just got her some Sour Patch Kids, some Mike and Ike's, which I don't like, but she likes them. Some Jolly Ranchers, which are kind of okay. I like some of the flavours, and then she likes the ones that I don't like, so that's kind of handy. Some Swedish Fish, which again I quite like, so we'll probably share these. Oh, and the last item is mine. For anyone who knows my obsession with crispy M&Ms, I found crispy M&M crispy chocolate bar. What? I'm so excited to try this. I might eat it whilst editing this video actually, but look, I'm so excited. Okay, so apologies if I've moved or the camera's changed. I thought I'd just let my battery charge for a few minutes before I finish the video because I didn't really want to rush. And the next few things kind of have a little bit of more explaining. What is my hair doing today? So yeah, I thought I would just charge my battery for a minute. So after the sweets, which was a bit of a random one, we're moving on to even more random things because I did collect and pick up quite a few random items. A lot of these were free or like tickets and stuff like that, but the one thing I did buy, and this is my first piece of like actual memorabilia type thing, was an NYPD pin. I'm starting to collect pins a little bit more now because I know that when I go to Disney it's something that I want to do. I currently have them all on my denim jacket, although eventually I probably will have a proper like pin board or a lanyard or something like that, because I know that I will probably end up with way too many pins. So yeah, I picked up an NYPD one, which I thought was pretty cool. So I got that from the top of the Rockefeller Center, and I also picked up this little postcard from there as well. I really wanted to make that like a thing, like get a few, but then I kind of forgot about it. But yeah, I have this one. It's really cool. It's just got the top of the rock, like the Rockefeller Center here, and the city, and I just thought it was really cool, really art deco, and I'm gonna put that somewhere in my room. I then also have my ticket from the top of the rock, which luckily we got to keep. We changed our time slot once, because it rained so bad, but again you'll see that in the vlog. This is from when we did actually make it up, and I'm really excited that I got to keep this because I am really sentimental and I love being able to keep things like this. So Similarly, we got to keep our train tickets from New York to Montclair, which was where we went in New Jersey. I thought we'd lost these tickets, so on our next journey we actually got another one, but alas, I have all of them now. So yeah, these must have just been like hiding somewhere when we were trying to look for them. So I have 3 train tickets. I also have 2 Metro cards. This one was one that I used kind of on an everyday basis, and this one is the one that I used going to the airport. It's like the air train version of the Metro card, so I have 2 of these, which again I'm going to keep forever because I'm very sentimental. I also have a single-use Metro card because mine ran out and I was too cheap to put another $5 on, so I just paid for 1 use. I then also have our tickets for the MoMA, which is the Museum of Modern Art, which we went to on the Saturday, and I love the ticket. It's so cool. It's got a poppy on the front, and then just on the back is the actual like ticket. But I love how each one had a different design on it, so yeah, this is really cool. I also have our map from the MoMA, which it's huge, like it's like 7 or 8 floors high. So you definitely need to get a map if you go, and obviously they're free, so you just get to keep them, which is really cool. Next up, I have a little postcard from the restaurant we ate at, which I didn't actually vlog, but it was really, really cool. And yeah, this was on the back of like the check, so I kept it. I don't know if I was supposed to, probably not because it was very bougie, but yeah, postcard from the restaurant we ate at. And the final thing in this whole haul is the subway map. This is actually ruined because my bag got soaked because it rained so much, so it's actually really damaged and you can't really open it. But I have a subway map nonetheless, which is cool. We use a subway a lot. I love the design of this as well. I don't know if that sounds really stupid, but I just thought it was cool. So yeah, that was everything I bought or was given or collected whilst I was in New York. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I loved filming it. I've been so excited to share this with you guys, and yeah, as I mentioned, the vlogs will be starting Sunday at 10 AM, so I hope you're excited for those. So yeah, subscribe if you're not already, that would mean the world to me, and especially if you want to see the vlogs. I've got a lot more travels coming up planned as well, so make sure you do stick around for those, and I will see you all again very, very soon with another video. Bye!